Alright, the floodgates have opened. So I'm going to be reacting to a couple trades that just went down, including a 4-teamer, as well as a Goran Dragic for Thaddeus Young trade, which makes no sense at the moment. So yeah, we just have a lot to unpack. I will be live streaming on the main channel in like 20 minutes, pretty much to give my full reactions to these, and you'll see kind of clips of videos of individual trade reactions on this channel. So yeah, we could start off with Donte Divincenzo, who's on the trade block. He is going from the Milwaukee Bucks to the Sacramento Kings in a 4-team trade. There was rumors that Divincenzo was going to go to maybe Boston for Schroeder, but Boston didn't really want to give up more assets, and I think that's what John Horst and the Bucks were looking for. I think rightfully so. Divincenzo is younger, a little bit higher upside at the point in his career, and the Pistons are getting Marvin Bagley in this trade, which I like a lot. The Pistons are also sending Josh Jackson and Trey Lyles to the Kings, so the Kings get more depth. I like the addition of Divincenzo. Bagley's tenure in Sacramento is a big L at the end of the day. It did not work out being the second overall pick. It looks like Bucks are also sending Ojale and Rodney Hood to the Clippers, and the Bucks are getting a 4-teamer. So who are the Clippers getting in this trade? I don't know. It involves the Clippers, the Bucks, the Kings, and the Pistons. I don't know who the Clippers are getting. I'm just going to refresh Woj's page. It might come up. Nope, nothing right there. And then Shams, I guess while we figure that out, I'll also go into it, like, I don't know. I like this for the Kings. They're going to try to make a playoff push, and I mean, they definitely can. Like, if I just pull up the quick NBA standings, I feel like the floodgates have opened, and we're going to see so much going on right now. In the Western Conference, like, the Kings are right there. They're, what, a game out of the 10th seed? They can easily get that play-in tournament spot. It's going to be probably between the Kings and the Pelicans. The Spurs are only a game out of it as well, and they just made a win, like, kind of now move Thad Young for Goran Dragic. You'd have to think that one, if not both of those guys are going to be moved as well. I could see Thad Young staying in Toronto. They need big man depth, and they're 7 games over 500. So actually, I don't think Thad Young's going to be moved. You'll have Boucher, Siakam, Thad Young, a nice little big man rotation over there. But Dragic on the Spurs, unless they really want to make a run at the play-in tournament, maybe he'll be the backup point guard behind DeJounte Murray. But is that worth it? I don't know. Maybe we see Dragic being flipped for first later on. If that's going to include like a team like Dallas, a team like the Lakers that are looking to acquire another first-round pick. I love the Pistons getting Marvin Bagley. I would actually love to see now Jeremy Grant get traded because, one, I think they should do that anyway. Timeline, I think he's going to ask for a lot of money. I think it would make sense for them to move him for anything at the stud line, especially if you can get a first-round pick and a young player, and give Marvin Bagley some minutes. Maybe Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey, some of those guys could help him on the defensive end. And who knows, maybe like playing under Dwayne Casey, by far the best coach he's had. Alvin Gentry, I mean, it was for a little bit of time. But Luke Walton, I mean, Alvin Gentry, Luke Walton as a head coach. Come on, there's a clear, better kind of coaching standard there. So, yeah, he's playing with the best coach, and maybe it's going to be a good system for him. So, yeah, we get this right now. Clippers get Rodney Hood and Semi Ojale. I think that's okay. They're giving up Serge Ibaka. Sorry for being done before, like, oh, who the Clippers getting. Pistons get Marvin Bagley. Kings get Divincenzo, Trey Lyles, Josh Jackson. And the Bucks get Serge Ibaka and 2 future second-round picks. Not bad. The Bucks desperately need some big man depth. I know they were going to be in the buyout market as well for, like, Robin Lopez because, funny enough, Brook Lopez, he's hurt at this current moment. Bobby Portis probably can't be the 5. And realistically, Giannis is good enough to play the 5, but you want some insurance there. And Ibaka hasn't been great this year. He's getting up there in age, but he's a veteran. He's smart. He's had the experience in the playoffs. He's going to be just fine as I'm like rapidly refreshing this. So this is what we know at the moment. And there's going to be like some Mark Stein or Mark Spears tweet as I'm reacting to this as well. So yeah, this is pretty much the 4-team trade as well as the Dragic, Thad Young trade to really open the floodgates. I honestly like it for the Kings. I think you're getting 2 players that can just be in the rotation in Lyles and Jackson, Divincenzo. Honestly, I like a lot. And they liked Divincenzo for a while now because if you remember back in the 2020 offseason when they were agreeing to do a sign and trade with Bogdan Bogdanovic for Divincenzo, and then the league kind of came in with tampering, they were going to get Divincenzo in that deal. So they've been fans of Divincenzo for a while, even though I think we've gone from Vlade to Monty McNair in that time frame. I guess ownership still likes Divincenzo a lot. I don't think they were going to take him with the second overall pick in the 2018 draft. But yeah, I like this for the Kings. I like it for the Pistons. I like it for the Bucks. I mean, sure, for the Clippers, get some more wing depth. I guess that can never hurt, even though you got Norman Powell, Marcus Morris, Marcus Morris, Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann, Paul George, Kawhi when they come back. Like, you have a lot of forwards now. And honestly, not a lot of bigs. So I think there's definitely, more trades to be made out of these 4 teams, or at least a couple of these assets that went in that deal. And then, like I said, unless San Antonio really wants to make a playoff push to at least get in the play-in tournament, Dragic will probably be better and more impactful for them than Thad Young was. And for Toronto, they are looking to lock up a top 6 spot. I do not see them being sellers, and this makes total sense for them to keep Thad Young and get an immediate player for Dragic, because I know there was talks about trying to do Dragic for a Turner deal, which would have been nice, but who knows how long Turner's out for. So Thad Young could be an immediate impact, nice veteran. We'll see if he's better in Toronto's system than he was in San Antonio, because he was not very good this year for the Spurs after having a pretty solid 2021 campaign with the Bulls. Hold on. I think we got a new Woj tweet, or am I tripping? And we got a new Woj tweet. The Spurs, who are trading for Toronto's Goran Dragic, are expected to negotiate a contract buyout. Wait, why would you trade Thad Young? There's got to be a second round pick in that, right? And that's really the best you can get. Damn. There was talks about getting like a protected first for Thad Young in the offseason with teams like Phoenix and just some other contenders. And they're going to just buy him out. So there has to be a second round pick involved in that. There really does. So yeah, I guess they're not making the playoff push. Ignore what I said there. Some of those teams, oh my God, the Clippers, if they get Kawhi and Paul George back, I would love. Don't know if that's happening. Chicago would be insane. And then you can maybe look to move on from Kobe White as well, to maybe get Jeremy Grant or somebody like that if they can leverage Kobe White, because, hey, there's your backup point guard right there, even though Caruso's coming back. And then Milwaukee would be absurd. Dallas, the whole Luka connection, Sylvania, excuse me. So, yeah, there's 4 realistic options for Dragic. No Clippers there, or excuse me, no Lakers there, which is kind of shocking. So you guys can let me know what you guys think of these trades right here. A lot just went down, and it's only noon. I will be live streaming probably at like 12:30 Eastern time over on the main channel. If you want to take a look at or just ride out with me, I'll be constantly refreshing. I'll be on pretty much this website the whole time, literally just Fanspo, coming up with fake trades or mock trades and stuff like that. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy. Drop a like if you did. Make sure you check it out. And yeah, I'm excited. It's like people were always hating on the trade deadline. It's dead. Bro, it always happens between 1 and 3. And this time, like 12 and 3. And we've already had crazy deals with McCollum, Powell, Sabonis, Halliburton. Like, we've had a very good trade deadline so far. I think this has lived up to the hype. Last year's was also pretty good. So, and the year before, the 2020 was all right with like the D'Lo Wiggins deal. Drummond was pretty lackluster. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of these trades down below. Drop a like if you do enjoy. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.